Class 3, 1200 metres for race number 6. It's a good one as well, headed by Supreme Patrol. Behind Blitzing on debut, 9th of the 12 runners. Handsome Rebel, a good run in that race behind Blitzing. He finished 4th. Joyful Union moves from barrier 11 to barrier 2. Behind Fat Turtle last time out. Elite Patch 5th behind Blitzing again. Mighty Power makes a belated debut. Derek Long for Benno Young. Happy Win-Win jumps from barrier 1. Another horse coming out of the Blitzing race. Now it's a course and distance winner. 2 starts back and down to Noble Delight, who finished behind Blitzing last time out. Little Bird, A Moment of Power, the 2 starts prior, so some good form around him. Fearless Fire and Happy Win-Win are the horses that have been on the road, Brett, to Chung Fran back in the last month.
Yeah, most of the horses in this race are fairly lightly raced. There's a few that have been well exposed. Forza Angel probably finds the front here with the blinkers going on, and the 7-pound claimer, Strathclyde. Noble Delight's drawn well to posse up. Joyful Union also drawn better here again in barrier 2. So those 4, as you said, the belated debut of Mighty Power, somewhere midfield probably from barrier number 8 might be a reasonable result. Handsome Rebel's drawn poorly again, barrier 12, so he's forced to go back, you would think.
Here he is too. He's had no luck with the draws, you say, Brett. 8, 12, 10, 12, 12. So
that's Barry Crocker at its best, isn't
it? When he sees the row, he's going to think, what's that? You can see him going nice. He's the one closest to us, 469, really stretching out well. As is Strathclyde, he goes nicely with his stablemate Akada, who looks a good chance in the last as well. But Strathclyde moves fluently here in this particular gallop, really stretches out well. And the other one we'll take a look at here is Noble Delight, who will start probably favourite in this race. And just a nice quiet piece from him. Barrier number 4. He's been consistent the last 3 starts, but yet to put that win on the board this season.
All right, let's start off with Handsome Rebel. We saw the track work there, and he was one of many that finished behind Blitzing last time out. Let's hear from the jockey, Neil Cowell.
Neil, Handsome Rebel, lightly raced 3-year-old here in Hong Kong. Is he starting to find some form? Yeah,
look, his last few runs have been quite progressive. You know, he's a nice young horse. He does everything right, and like I say, he's had it a little bit troublesome with his draws, but he's pulled another bad gate again. But look, you know, he walked home quite well from a bad gate last time, so you know, obviously he's going to be dependent on what sort of speeds in the race to determine where he's going to sit and how well he can run.
Would you like them to go to a decent tempo?
Of course, the faster to go, the better for him, coming from a wide draw. Gives the back markers a chance to get into the race, but you know, like that's not in our hands. We just got to wait and see, have a look at the speed maps, see where the speed's going to come from, and you know, have a look at the makeup of the race, and then decide what we're going to do when I speak to me.
All right, every chance, despite the draw. That's Handsome Rebel. What about the others, though? Let's take a check on Fearless Fire, who's been up at Chung Far here, trialling.
Yes, he's an interesting horse, Fearless Fire. I'm going to sneak him in for 4th. He hasn't had a run for the best part of 5 or 6 weeks, but he is, over the course and distance, 3 starts, 1 win, 1 third. The class has been an issue for him since he won earlier on in the season, but I do think he can be competitive in this race.
Yeah, look, he's trialled okay here, isn't he? Chung Far down the back, and we know Casper Founds does well. Carries Teton aboard barrier 9. He'll get back, he'll be running on.
Yeah. Pace, the stronger the pace, the better.
All right, and Mighty Power, raced under the same name for Tony Pike in New Zealand. He's supposed to have had 2 starts by now, but he's missed them both for veterinary reasons.
He has. He's had the 2 trials, and here's one of them here. He's not the biggest horse around, 1,064, but with all those problems, I'm just happy to see him go around.
So am I, but, you know, it's a bit to like about that trial. Obviously, it's been some time, though, so between sort of trials and his actual start. But this is a fairly strong Class 3, so I'd be watching the market.
Yeah, another trial behind Mr Stunning as well, so I think he's definitely one for the future. Noble Delight, the favourite, Paul? Yeah,
I've got him in there for 2nd. I thought Joyful Union from the better draw. He's had 2 runs now, both here at Happy Valley. He can improve and beat the favourite Noble Delight, who will be hard to beat. Handsome Rebel won't be far away. And Strathclyde, I like his track work leading this. Each way the 4 for me is a good each way price.
Yeah, I get the feeling the gate will add some value to Handsome Rebel. I'm going to take a chance with him. I just like what I've seen from him so far. He's really closing off well, hit his straps the last 2. And I'll take a chance that he gets a touch of luck, Neil, and can fire through late and win the prize. So him over Noble Delight, Joyful Union and Fearless Fire, 2, 12, 4, 7.
All right, got the same tiers as Paul. I thought Joyful Union would be fighting out favouritism here, so that's a great price to him about this stage. That's race number 6. with 2 more to go.